Hello there, my name's Danny and thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Today I'm in a very, very special loft in East London in Tudor Road E9. Formerly the Clark's Shoe Factory, they're one of the tenants. It is a Victorian design, looks Edwardian in its form due to the red bricks on the exterior, but it's very much an industrial loft from the Victorian era. This is one of the premier lofts in the building. It's at the top, in the centre. It's got all the features that you'd want from that kind of loft. The original zinc loading doors for transfer of goods between the buildings. Hardwood floor from a church in Lancashire. Everything there has got a story or some kind of link to the past. London Fields itself is a very, very nice area to live now. London Fields was actually the area where the cattle were kept closest to London. And then Broadway Market, which is your main area for goods and like bars and restaurants and stuff, they would be paraded down there to then be purchased, to then be slaughtered at Smithfield. So it's all very much linked to the City of London. It's very quick for transport, schools, everything about it is a great place to live, both as a single professional or a small family. So I hope you enjoy the tour. If you've got any questions, please put them in the comments below. Subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next tour. Thank you, bye-bye. The station is less than 5 minutes walk, the park is just up the road, and Broadway Market, as mentioned, is where all your bars, pubs and restaurants are located. When you go through the communal entrance and you enter into the yard, you see the building for what it is. The original crystal windows, all the ironwork, truly is an original warehouse. As you enter the main communal stairwell, you see all the industrial features that you like, the red brick, the original radiators. Everything is kept as it was when it was left as an empty shell when Clark stopped using it in, I believe, the late 80s. This area of London had plenty of warehouses and light industrial units at the turn of the 20th century. This building is actually two, one after the other, so we're in one part and this apartment almost straddles both sides. So when you're inside, you'll see that you actually are in the top of the building when you go up and see the huge skylight that faces north. As you enter, the bedroom's immediately on your right with east-facing windows overlooking the original iron staircase, which is a fire escape, and there's storage beneath the bed, and it's all been kept to form as industrial as possible with the brickwork. The bathroom is just adjacent to the bedroom on the ground level, and the washing machine and tumble dryer have been put in here as well. So when the owners bought the property in the mid-noughties, the staircase was just a clipped MDF flooring, boxed-in depressing kind of setup for a tech startup. So they commissioned a local architect called Asif Khan to complete a spiral staircase made of Douglas fir, which opens up all the light and the floor above. The chandeliers shaped like stars that you see as you go up the stairs and at the top hanging from the loft are actually Moravian design and were sourced by the vendor as a nod to their Pennsylvanian heritage. The skylight in the ceiling is north facing, perfect for photography and not being blinding or creating a hotbox. That is the case with a lot of modern conversions. And the afternoon light is really where this apartment comes into its own. The warehouse windows that feature along the western facade of the reception at the end were updated in 2013 by the owner with fresh crystal panes and glass for improved insulation. There's also blackout blinds, as are in the bedroom, to allow for complete darkness. Those metal doors that you see mounted on the wall are actually the original zinc-plated loading doors, which are the only pair left in the building, that were there for the transfer of goods from one building to another. And as I mentioned, you straddle almost the two separate buildings that would be transferring from loading to shoemaking on either side. The owners also zinc-plated that corner that you just see there above the desk as a throwback to the zinc cargo loading doors on the other wall. The floorboards that you see are actually 120-year-old reclaimed floorboards from a church in Lancashire that the vendor rescued. They had them shipped down, cut and laid across the floor. The kitchen has been completely crafted and moved by the owner, with worktops reclaimed from old school desks. There's an antique butler sink, and there's a Belling 60s electric oven, hob and dishwasher. And there are the only south-facing windows in the factory above the sink, again overlooking the iron fire escape, as is in the same in the bedroom.